Good afternoon, 8th grade. I apologize for my tardiness. I had a quick update to do on the computer that I forgot about. These are office hours for Thursday, April 23rd. So we'll do a quick warm-up and then I'll take any questions that you might have. We're going to graph y equals negative 2x plus 2. And you can graph that any way you like, and I would love to hear what you remember about graphing and about that equation y equals negative 2x plus 2, just like you guys did yesterday. Facts, notices, whatever you remember. Hi, Ivan. How are you? Hey, Jacqueline. How are you? Thank you guys for joining us. So let's get started with the graph and then get you guys set up on what you need to finish up. We are supposed to be graphing y equals negative 2x plus 2. All right, so talk to me. How do you want to attack this? What do you know? Or what do you want to try? What does that mean? I didn't see any username like that. Is that, I don't know if that's what you're referring to. looks crooked. Oh, maybe that's straight. Maybe that's straight. We are graphing y equals -2x plus 2. I'm waiting for your input, and then we will break out into what we're supposed to be working on. I'll pull up Edulastic and take attendance while I'm waiting. Hi, Dagny. How are you? Jacqueline, if x equals 1, what's y? You have to give me both. Okay, good. I'm glad you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. We're just graphing this equation before we break out into our regular work. Y would be 2. Okay, let's see if that works. Jacqueline says that the point 1, 2 would work, where 1 is x and y is 2. So let's test it out. 2 equals -2 times 1 is a -2 plus 2. This side is actually 0, and this is 2. So maybe I misunderstood you. Maybe you meant this. Maybe you meant the 2 intercepts. So 1, 0, x, y, and then when, let's do a squiggly line, so that 2 equals -2 times 0 plus 2. 2, yeah, that must have been what you meant. Okay, I want you to be very careful how you answer the question. When you told me that x equals 1, I said to you, if x equals 1, what does y equal? That's when you tell me y equals 0. So if x is 1, y is 0. If y is 0, x is 1. They're a pair, an ordered pair. This right here is an ordered pair. Or a coordinate. Okay? And then you told me that y would be 2. So I think you were looking, maybe you just meant the intercept. Now that's good here. All we need is 2 points in order to graph a line. So let's graph it. One, 0. So that's this right there. X is 1, y is 0, and then 0, 2. It's crooked, but I drew it. That's a little bit better. I can't wait for that grid to come in the mail. They did ship it out, so hopefully I get it soon. And then I'll have a nice grid here for our graphs. Okay, so before I say we're done with the warm-up, yesterday you told me some very important notices. For example, you told me that this equation was in the form of y equals mx plus b, right? You also told me that you could find from here x and y intercepts. And that's exactly what you did here. So I'm going to put it up here for today. And 0, 2. Okay. Now, something that I wanted to hear from you yesterday, I wanted you to tell me that this equation is linear. This is a straight line. It's continuous, which you'll explore more in high school, but I think you know what I mean. It's a solid straight line. There's absolutely no breaks in it. So this is linear. It's a straight line. So what kind of equation is this? This is a linear equation. The other thing that I was hoping that you could just remind us of, and I think you kind of got there, is that whenever we graph, we're graphing on the XY coordinate system or coordinate plane. It's also called the Cartesian coordinate plane because it's named after Descartes. If I'm saying that right, it's terrible if I'm not. But he developed it. We call it Cartesian after him.